Did you know the Statue of Liberty was a gift? It's true. France gave it to the United States. It's a symbol of friendship and freedom, of course. I remember my first trip to see Lady Liberty. I was just a kid, but I felt the awe. This massive copper giantess, standing tall in New York Harbor. It's a sight that stays with you. The sheer scale of the statue is impressive. It's 305 feet tall from the ground to the tip of the torch. That's taller than the average football field. It's no wonder they call her Lady Liberty. She's a true icon of freedom and democracy, and a testament to the friendship between two nations. The Statue of Liberty has a rich history. It all started in 1865. French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi came up with the idea. He wanted to create a monument, a celebration of American independence and the abolition of slavery. It took over 20 years to complete. Construction began in France in 1875. The statue was built in sections, then shipped to New York City. Imagine transporting something that big. It was a logistical marvel. The pieces arrived in 1885 and were assembled on what is now Liberty Island. The official dedication took place on October 28, 1886. It was a momentous occasion, attended by President Grover Cleveland and a huge crowd of spectators. The Statue of Liberty quickly became a national icon. Over the years, the statue has undergone several restorations. The most extensive restoration took place in the 1980s. It was timed to coincide with the statue's centennial celebration. The restoration work was crucial. It ensured that Lady Liberty would continue to stand tall for generations to come. Getting to the Statue of Liberty is part of the adventure. You'll need to hop on a ferry. Ferries depart from two locations, Battery Park in Manhattan and Liberty State Park in New Jersey. I highly recommend the Manhattan departure. The views of the Statue of Liberty are simply breathtaking as you approach the island. Tickets for the ferry can sell out quickly, especially during peak season. It's wise to book your tickets in advance. You can purchase them online or at the ferry ticket offices. When purchasing your tickets, you'll have a choice to make. Do you want to just visit the grounds, or do you want to venture inside the statue? If you're short on time, the grounds pass is a good option. But if you have the time, I highly encourage you to go inside. It's an unforgettable experience. You can climb the stairs to the crown or take the elevator to the pedestal. Both offer spectacular views. Timing is key when visiting the Statue of Liberty. Like any popular attraction, it can get crowded, especially during peak season. Summer months and holidays are the busiest. If you want to avoid the crowds, try visiting during the off-season. Spring and fall are ideal. The weather is still pleasant and the crowds are smaller. Another tip is to arrive early in the morning or later in the afternoon. The first ferry of the day is usually less crowded, and the last ferry often has fewer passengers. Plus, you'll beat the midday heat, which can be intense in the summer. Weekdays are generally less crowded than weekends. If your schedule allows, try visiting on a Tuesday or Wednesday. You'll have a more relaxed and enjoyable experience, and you'll be able to take your time without feeling rushed. Section 5. Layers of history, from pedestal to crown. Once you arrive on Liberty Island, take some time to explore the grounds. There's more to see than just the statue. The pedestal, for example, houses a museum. It tells the story of the statue's creation and its significance throughout history. You'll learn about the engineering feats and the political climate that surrounded its construction. Inside the pedestal, you'll find the original torch. It was replaced in 1986. The new torch is covered in thin sheets of gold, while the original torch was made of copper and had oxidized over time, giving it a greenish hue. You can also see some of the original rivets that hold the statue together. If you're feeling energetic, climb the stairs to the crown. It's a long and winding climb, but the views are worth it. You'll have a bird's-eye perspective of New York City and beyond. Just be warned, the stairs are narrow and steep, so it's not for the faint of heart. Section 6. A view like no other, gazing out from Lady Liberty's crown. Reaching the crown of the Statue of Liberty is a reward in itself. The climb is no easy feat, but the panoramic views of New York City make it all worthwhile. From this vantage point, you'll have a unique perspective of the cityscape. Skyscrapers seem to stretch endlessly as far as the eye can see. Look closely and you can spot some of New York City's most famous landmarks. The Empire State Building pierces the sky, while Central Park appears as a green oasis amidst the urban jungle. To the East River shimmers in the sunlight, connecting the island of Manhattan to Brooklyn and Queens. The harbor itself is a sight to behold. Ferries and boats crisscross the waterways, creating a mesmerizing dance of human activity. You can even spot Ellis Island, the former immigration station, where millions of people first set foot on American soil. It's a moment of pure awe to stand at the crown of Lady Liberty and gaze out at the city and harbor below. You'll feel a sense of gratitude for the freedoms and opportunities that America represents. Section 7. Ellis Island, a poignant companion visit. No trip to the Statue of Liberty is complete without a visit to Ellis Island. This historic island served as the nation's busiest immigration inspection station from 1892 to 1954. Over 12 million immigrants passed through its halls in search of a new life in America. Today, Ellis Island is a museum that tells the stories of the millions of immigrants who came to America in search of a better life. You can explore the main building where immigrants underwent medical and legal inspections and see the poignant exhibits that document their journeys. Walking through the halls of Ellis Island is a humbling experience. You can almost feel the hopes and fears of the millions of people who passed through these very rooms. It's a reminder that America is a nation of immigrants and that our diversity is our strength. While the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island are the main attractions, Liberty Island itself is worth exploring. There are walking paths that wind their way around the island, offering scenic views of the harbor and the Manhattan skyline. So take some time to stroll around and soak up the atmosphere. One of my favorite spots on the island is the American Flag of Faces. This unique art installation features the faces of over 400 everyday Americans, of all races, religions, and backgrounds. It's a powerful symbol of the country's diversity and a reminder that we are all Americans. For a change of pace, visit the Liberty Island bookstore. Here you can find a wide selection of books about the Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island, and American history. It's a great place to pick up a souvenir or learn more about these iconic landmarks. You'll work up an appetite exploring Liberty Island. Luckily, there are a few dining options available. The main concession stand offers a variety of quick bites such as hot dogs, hamburgers, and pizza. It's nothing fancy, but it will satisfy your hunger. For a more substantial meal, head to the Crown Cafe. This sit-down restaurant offers panoramic views of the harbor and a menu featuring American classics such as grilled chicken sandwiches and salads. It's a great place to relax and refuel before continuing your exploration. If you're on a budget, pack your own lunch. There are plenty of picnic tables scattered throughout the island where you can enjoy your meal. Just be sure to dispose of your trash properly and help keep this national treasure clean. No trip to the Statue of Liberty is complete without a souvenir, and Liberty Island has plenty of options. From t-shirts and keychains to snow globes and replicas of the statue, you're sure to find the perfect memento to remember your visit. For a unique souvenir, head to the Statue of Liberty Museum store. Here you'll find a curated selection of gifts and memorabilia, including books, artwork, and jewelry inspired by the Statue of Liberty and its message of freedom. If you're looking for something truly special, consider purchasing a commemorative coin or a limited edition print. These make great gifts and are a wonderful way to support the preservation of this national treasure. As I stood there watching the sun set behind the Statue of Liberty, I couldn't help but feel a sense of awe. This majestic symbol of freedom, a gift from France, has stood watch over New York Harbor for over a century and continues to inspire hope in the hearts of millions. From the moment you first lay eyes on her, Lady Liberty commands attention. She reminds us that America is a land of opportunity, a beacon of hope for those seeking a better life, a symbol of the enduring friendship between two nations. So if you ever have the chance to visit New York City, make sure to put the Statue of Liberty on your itinerary. It's an experience that will stay with you long after you've left, and one that you'll cherish for years to come.